Welcome everyone, it's Vapors of Drakemar. It's time for some more Raid Shadow Legends. Last episode, we were fighting the Spirit Keep. In this episode, we are going to enjoy the last 7 minutes of this wonderful, fun-filled dungeon of doom, destruction and death, and having to get a lot of potions from it. Why, you may ask? Because I have a lot of champions. I mean a lot of champions that benefit from this potion. Even more so on this account than anywhere else. And that's why I have to fight this boss a lot. There's a reason. There's a reason why I have to fight this boss a lot. Because it literally takes so many spirit potions to upgrade these champs that it'll make your head spin. Literally. I'm just gonna go full out assault on this side. At this point, I don't care. I am annoyed at this boss. And this one's not the one that kills Kaitis. There's a reason you don't want your Kaitis to die. The reason I want to take him to 6-star. There's a reason. There's a reason. Even the champs I have, like, I can't even explain how troll the amount of potions Drakul the Gaunt requires to fully ascend him. It's so bad, I don't even want to ascend him right now. Because it's a truly troll amount. It is a truly, unbelievably troll amount of potions required to actually ascend him. It's so troll that I don't want to do it. Literally that troll. It's just like, I don't... Like, the only reason I bothered to ascend Vergus is because Vergus can do what Drakul cannot. And that is spam shields. Like, everything he has is a shield. He has no... It doesn't... Nothing gets through that shield to the point where... And he doesn't need that many books either, and the books are not excruciatingly hard to get. Like, the books for Drakul the Gaunt are almost as excruciating as what it takes to ascend him. So, like, whenever I see a max Drakul the Gaunt, I'm like, you went through a lot of suffering for that Ogre man. You went through a lot of suffering for that Ogre man. Like, a lot of suffering. Because you had to gather all the food. You had to go through this lady again and again and again until you got enough green potions. Trust me, the amount of green potions, I can just imagine. I can envision it now. The amount of green potions is so insane. Because literally, this is what it takes to get all of this like. This is what it takes to ascend champions, man. It's not easy. People think it's easy, but some champions, especially spirit champions, you're not gonna have an easy time. At all. I want to get her to blow that. And start chipping the max health again. That cast is so obnoxious. And it's also remarkable how many defense champions are like, Manaya is one of the only defense champions I know who doesn't have the spirit affinity. So like, unless you're in Night Revenants, which some of the Night Revenants are spirit too, like I end up having Kitus. Guess what? He's spirit affinity. Like, I don't know why the game has decided to just, on this account specifically, just, you know what, RNG? RNG says, jump all spirit champions on Vaporsmith's lap. Make sure he has to fight the spirit keep boss like a gazillion times. Thank God he can't heal. Literally, this is the hardest I've ever grinded this spirit keep for now. Like, this should help my Kitus later. Maybe my Draculagon if I choose to upgrade him right now. I don't really feel like it. It takes so much effort to ascend him that I have to make sure that the time is right for me to do it. Like, when I don't have, like... See, Valerie is a much easier one to do because you can get the upgrades for her book. Like, you can get her fully booked a lot easier. Because she only needs rare books, even for books. And for potions, she just needs a couple of those blue potions. The less troll boss. And she also can be booked with duplicates of Valerie's, which all you have to do is grind the level 1. It's not like it's a legendary champion where there's like no duplicates of it anywhere. So that's what it's like with Draculagon. So it's like you need to be an advanced player just to be able to upgrade him enough to really make him a player. Make him, you know, good enough to consider using in major content. Because that's the thing about Dracal. You have to... Thank you. Heal him, he needs it. Because he's about to take a massive chunk from this boss. Anti-heal you. Good. Good. Oh, so good. There we go. Revitalize passive does nothing. Revitalize passive does nothing. That's how you want it. There's a reason I'm doing this too, is because I just really need to brush up on the spirit boss. Oh, and then the fun-filled thing of trying to send Cynthia Flametongue on the other account. Yep. Yep. And in 30 minutes, that's gonna refresh. Whew. In the next, well, I was almost saying next, but like just it's a summon some. I'll chunk out 10. Beat a campaign boss. Who do we want to beat? Who do we need? What do we need? Let's start with Arabia. Get the dwarves out of there. Yeah, remove him from the sparring pit. Start chucking some food in there. I don't want to keep fighting the level 1 boss. Unless I have to. I will do it maybe later. We're cutting straight to the chase on the bosses. Next. Because I want to blitz this. Because I am so annoyed from having to grind that spirit key. It leaves a bad taste in your mouth trying to fight it. I know it's good for some of these champions, but holy hell, is it annoying. Hello, Mr. Bustoffice. Good, resist. Got him. Got him. That resist was all we needed. That's all we needed, boys. Hello, Mr. Morty McCall. What's up? likes to block those buffs I see. Now I smacked him, and we got a prize. Artifact attempt upgrades. %. We roll this up. Please. I beg you. No? Okay, fine. Purchase an item at the market. I don't want ones so bad. You're kidding. Okay, we have to sort this out. We gotta sort this one out. Yes. If you're wondering what I'm trying to do, one day I will grow up like some very important champions. Oh, wait, I've got an idea. It's a wicked idea, but it just might work. Go. Purchase an item. Fight in Classic Arena. Oh joy. Joy to the Fighting Classic Arena. You know what? To honor your request, I'm gonna do that. How's that? Thinking about it. Yeah, banana's decent. we're gonna go back here. Toss the board. Hopefully that's not a reser. I don't know if he's a reser. I don't know what he does. I know he exists. I know he's weird in the mind. I don't actually know what he does. I know what Elhain does, obviously. I've spent most of my early to mid game on Elhain. I know what she does. Holy hap. I didn't know he was capable of that. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. He does that. Alright. Alright. I'll take that any day of the week. I don't know if I want to take on of herself like that, but oh, why did I do that? There now. All my opportunities died with that. Okay, my only real viable option is Hegemon. Let's fight him. Literally, my only viable option is Hegemon. He's gonna be an absolute asshat. Literally. Literally, my only viable option. And he's so painful. Holy hell. Look how much. Look how painful he is. For now, yeah, sure. Why not? Okay, thank God he died. That still won't do it. There's nobody here. Okay, I have to fight that thing again. Or... Alright, fine. Still probably gonna die to this thing, because this thing is... Well, the thing that's dumb about these 1v1 duels is that they buff the champion so much that the 1v1 is almost as hard as a 4v1 in this level in arena. And thank God. Jeez. Still don't think, I'm not convinced. I'm just trying to use up my tokens before they expire. I'm not convinced we can win this at all. Just by player power. Forget anything else. Forget what their team comp is. Their player power alone is so discouragingly high that I don't see a way in. Literally, I don't see a way in. It's that bad. And that's just their player power. We're not even talking about anything else. Or the fact that they have time compression. Any other BS, or the fact that their Deacon is literally level 60. Or the fact that they have a Gorgorab. Who I'm gonna have to kill. The fact that they can cycle that around as many times as they damn well please. Sure if I can kill the Deacon. Just don't even want to deal with this anymore. I don't even want to deal with this anymore. It's literally, you know what? I'm gonna try this instead. This is still very troll, nearly impossible. It's slightly more possible. Slightly. Slightly more possible. This team comp, as you might have noticed, this team comp they have is extremely troll and evil. Did I mention the evil part? Did I mention that? Did I mention how evil it is that they have a Sky Touched Summon and a Madame Ceres? Or the fact that she literally just did, like, I don't know what, 14k as a defense champion. Right now I'm just using him as a form of life steal if I can. Okay, good. Aim for her. This is nearly impossible to do, by the way. I just want to point that one out. Just want to point that one out. Because they're going to put the untouched by death. And all of that. And it'll be lucky if we kill anything. So then she's going to strip the buffs. And one of them is going to nuke. Every turn it puts fear on. Like, this is the kind of stuff I have to face in Arena lately. Like, this is just ridiculous. And like, they all seem lucky enough to get these champs, and I'm not. I didn't even know that the Untouched by Death passive moves. And then it Soul Culture shields. Then everyone is feared. We're getting frustration. Does anyone understand how frustrating it is to face a team comp like this? And that decreases attack. What is the cooldown on that? What the hell is the cooldown on that move? Guess you can't remove the buff now. Can't remove what buffs don't exist. Try to remove buffs that don't exist. The evil Cretan. Some other dumb BS is what best. Almost impossible to kill this comp. Even if we get it down to here, it's still dumb. And then it untouched by that passive. Of course it is. Well, it's time for the solo Vergus adventures. Literally is what it's come down to. Literally. And this is one of the easier team comps, by the way. Just wanted to point that one out. No. Literally can't move. Okay, I've decided. Oh, that's so much fun. You know what? Screw it. Screw it, I don't care about the points. I literally don't care about the points. Let's just fight a Skull Crown. And then maybe some mouse. Fighting a Skull Crown is still going to be difficult, but it's not going to be as hard. Why? If you only get one major shot, and then she runs out. Easy enough. If she can't one-shot you in the first turn, you're probably good. There we go. Perfect. I'm not convinced. But let's do it anyway. You know what? Alright. Don't see how I'm gonna beat this. But I hate Gorgorat. Hate Gorgorat. Or anything that looks like Gorgorab. I don't care if it is Gorgorab, I hate it. Just if it looks like Gorgorab, I hate it. Like facing it. And I can never get it on my team. And everyone else does. And it's frustrating as sin. Now, what do we get? Force potions, okay. Thing is, we actually have shockingly few Force champions. Very few. And none of them are really requiring that high of an aggression on that. Okay, so in 5 minutes we can get it. Alright, so dungeons. Now that I've completed the absolute madness that is Spirit Keep, we gotta do Minotaur, honestly. We gotta do at least one Minotaur, and then we're gonna go back to Dragon's Lair. It's not like I don't want to grind food because we don't have any XP boost active. That's the problem with that picture. You wanna save your boost, your XP boost. This is where you get to see Ninja. Like, again, he's not MVP in certain areas, but he's decent in others. He's decent in Clan Boss, he's decent in Spider, but he dies pretty easy in Spider. Well, he dies easy in Minotaur too, which is it's the later stages of Minotaur, not the earlier ones. The earlier ones he's fine with, like this one is fine. But like, take him to like, what, Minotaur 15 and watch him wither into a shriveled little... Unless he's 16, then maybe with the protection. You need the protection to make that work. Yeah, they just... Yeah. Alright, got a scroll. Let's just do it from that Arbiter mission. Missions. Go. I swear, one of these days, we will actually do this mission. One of these days. Hello, Mr. Dragon. What are you doing? Thank you. Done. It's still such a long thing. Okay, faction crypts. Oh wow, the High Elf faction crypt's open. This we can't fight. Surprisingly, I know. So, who on my team needs the upgrades the most? I mean... Since it's not clan versus clan... What if I put her instead of him? Nah. We'll keep it the same. Yeah, that decreased defense is going to be big. Because it's going to allow me to do some very nasty damage to this boss. See, I would grind campaign, but... It's just, it doesn't seem like I want to right now. Because I already did that. But I guess I could. For trying to finish up at least the base. The base and the fours. The fours and the base. Just don't want to do that right now. Because you see, the thing is about compulsively grinding campaign is that after a while, you don't want to do it unless there's a boost going on, which right now there isn't, so I just don't feel like it right this second. I just want to get my triple star clan activity done. At least. Before I do a little bit of a break. Because what happens is I really had to work hard to get those ascension potions. Which is incredibly annoying. It's supposed to be the Arbiter mission, which means they have to grind Dragon's Lair. And pray that Dragon's Lair gives me what I need, is the problem. Might have to grind stage 13 of Dragon's Lair. As crazy as that sounds, just to try to get the mission done faster. Oh yeah, I have to pick up the fragment. I'm stupid. I have to pick up the fragment as well. First I'm going to get the 3-star clan activity, then check on the fragment. Make sure I picked it up. I'm stupid. Because if I miss any fragments of it, I'm not going to forgive myself if I miss those fragments. If I miss those fragments, man. I miss those fragments. It almost feels like clan versus clan's going on. I have to remind myself. Clan versus clan is over, and I fried the nugget bucket. Trying to get as much poison on this sucker as possible. I had a feeling that was going to happen. Because the second the Ally Protect expires, that's why I'm thinking one day of putting, instead of Ninja, putting a Pain Keeper. Because a Pain Keeper would allow that cooldown of the Ally Protect to continue to refresh. And that would be a far more useful thing to do on this boss, for me, at least in my current state. Just refresh the cooldown of everyone's abilities, particularly the Ally Protect. Because that would prevent these other ones from dying. Now we put War Master on a Kale. And then like have the double Kale set up. That could be delicious. Something like that. Could do a double Kale setup, but I have to have the Pain Keeper with someone with an Ally Protect, maybe a shield on top of that. You need all of that protection in order to not lose in the later stages of this fight. Because no matter how much damage you deal on this fight, if you don't have protection, you're just gonna die. Like, kinda like what she just did. Like that. You don't want to die too early in this fight. It's a battle of attrition. With a bit of War Master mixed in. So yeah, it's a battle of attrition. Unfortunately, we lost the battle of attrition because I had a bad run. This is a very bad run. Only 6 points. Really bad run. Really bad run. Only 14 million. Whatever. It'll happen. It happens.